Hello everyone and welcome back to the Wolf Lounge. Today we're going to give DCS a break and I'm going to show you something new on the channel. In this case, it's The Sims 4 Realm of Magic. Now with Realm of Magic you can turn your characters into spellcasters, and there are two ways of doing that. The first is a long drawn out process of going through a quest line, talking to various Sims, doing tasks, going back to the Sims. It's a lot easier to start off with a Sim that is a spellcaster. So I am going to show you how to do that right now. Okay, we'll enter create a Sim, and you see this Sim here? We're going to ignore her. In order to create a spellcaster Sim right from the start, you need to add a new Sim, go to add a cult Sim, and make your selection here. Add spellcaster, and here's our Sim. Now, we do not need this Sim anymore, so we'll just delete her, and we'll stick with him. Now with this Sim, he is automatically a spellcaster. He can cast magic right from the start. But Realm of Magic did add one more little thing for us to do here. Under Aspirations, go to Knowledge, and there is a Spellcraft and Sorcery aspiration right from the start. As far as I am aware, there are no other additions here that Realm of Magic had added. So we'll just go ahead and randomize our Sim a little bit. Okay, I guess that's enough. I think he's sufficiently randomized. Let's go ahead and start the game. Okay, with the Realm of Magic, they do give us a new map to go to, which is Glimmerbrook. Now you can have your spellcaster there, or you can have him or her in any one of these other maps. So for me, I'm gonna say let's go to the islands. Okay, let's go ahead and I'll just purchase this slot here. Now I'm not going to worry too much about building a house. This is more to show you how Realm of Magic works and what they have on here. So first off, there are 4 different types of magic for your Sim to learn. Click on the Sim and go to Magic and Practice. We can see the first 3 here. Untamed Magic, which is your fire, lightning, and other type of magic. Mischief Magic is where you can make Sims feel sad, make them angry, and Practical Magic is where you can cast it on items or other Sims. You can repair items, clean Sims. It's, as it says, practical. Now there is a 4th type, but you cannot practice it by clicking on the Sim. You have to enter build mode. You have to go and get into the items. Activities and skills. And here we have the cauldrons. With these cauldrons, you'll be able to practice alchemy. Now with here, you can cook macaroni and cheese, which will go and give you 12 servings of macaroni and cheese that, from my experience, last pretty much forever. If you don't eat it, it never spoils. And then you have experiment, where you can try to experiment with alchemy and learn potions. And when you have learned potions and have the ingredients, you can brew those potions here. Now if we go here, Spellcaster perks, we see talent points. Right now we have none because we have not used any magic. But as we go up in our levels here, we will get talent points to spend as we wish here. There's also a spell book, which goes ahead and shows us the different spells we can learn for the different schools of magic, and in the case of alchemy, the different potions we can learn. Now, the question does arise, since we did not start in Glimmerbrook, how do we get to the magic realm itself to talk to other spellcasting sims, buy some spellcasting items? Where do we go for that? How do we do that? Well, go into our inventory, we can see we have a Glimmerstone. Just click on that and we can travel to the magic realm right away. And here we are. We are currently in the magic realm. Now with the magic realm there are 3 different places that we can go. Besides the headquarters here, we have a way to get to gardens. There's a dueling grounds where you can duel other spellcasters. And then Caster's Alley, which has all the shops. So, first, let's go over to the Caster's Alley and pick up a few necessities that any spellcaster will need. And here we are. As you can see here, this little island has a number of shops that you can go to. Right now, it seems that there are 3 that you can actually visit. So let's go to the first one. It's Wands, Tomes, and Familiars. Okay, now you can cast magic with your hands or with a little bit of money that you might have. You can buy wands and give yourself some help. And I'll go with this one. And you can see here that we have familiars too. These familiars will give your character a permanent confidence moodlet, and they will go ahead and make sure that your character's magic is stronger. So let's go with the raven there. And then we have tomes where we can learn different types of magic. So let's get that one. Okay, next, rooms and crystals. Okay, here we can buy gems or crystals. So let's go ahead with the traditional broom. And then we have a place where we can buy ingredients for our potions and alchemy. So, first, let's bind our familiar to us. Our familiar is a raven. His name is Poe. Nice little reference to Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven. Let's go ahead and always use the wand, always use the broom, and let's study that magical tome. Okay, now let's go ahead and head back to the headquarters. Well, that had to hurt. Okay, we've made it in one piece. So let's go ahead and head over to the headquarters. I guess that takes a little bit of practice. You see this sim here with the symbol over his head? Him here. This is one of the 3 sims that you can go to get help with your magic. He's also one of the 3 that you can go to if you have a normal human sim. Let's pause it there. You can have a normal human sim, you can go to him and retrieve one of the requests in order to become a spellcaster that way. And I can see this sim over here is practicing his alchemy. Oh, and here's another one. You can go to this sim, the one I had shown you earlier, or there is a sim with a pink symbol above her head, and you can go ahead and learn magic from her as well. Now, go to magic. We now have an option for familiars because we just found our familiar. Can summon them. And there he is. You can have more than one familiar, but you can only summon one at a time. Each one will always give this confident moodlet, at least as far as I've seen. Another way to learn magic, besides buying tomes, is searching for tomes here in their library. Now with this familiar here, you will get little messages from him up here as you learn potions and spells. Speed things along, see if he finds any tomes he can use. Okay, he did. He found a tome. And here it is, Magical Aura. Go ahead and have him study that tome, and he'll learn that spell. Now, while the sim goes ahead and reads his tome, the bar here will continue to rise, albeit slowly. This is the amount of experience that your sim has with magic. Now, another way of getting experience with magic is to practice. And there we go. He just learned a potion. So let's go ahead to the spell book. And there's the potion he learned. And as we can see, our familiar went and left us a comment saying, "New potion? Nifty, let's try it out." Another way you can learn the potions, as I had stated, is to practice your alchemy. So, let's practice some untamed magic so I can show you a little bit more of this, learning different spells. Speeding it along, you can see the bar here is growing. And when that gets here, you'll reach a new level. reached that level yet, but he is kind of hungry and he does need to relieve himself, so let's speed things along and let him take care of his needs. Okay, he's done eating. Let's find him a restroom. Here we go. Go ahead and use. And there's the other sim I was telling you about with the pink symbol over her head. They each represent the 3 different forms of magic that you can practice, other than alchemy, of course. Once he comes back over here, I'll have him practice his magic a bit more. That way you can see what happens when he reaches a new level. There we go. We just reached a new level and we have 1 talent point. Now, because we just reached the level here, we can put our talent point in any one of these, but you can only select 1 right now, because you have 1 talent point. Now, I would suggest, personally, you take this one first. This Experimenter perk will go ahead and allow you to increase your experience faster, giving you points faster. So let's go ahead and put that there. Now let's take a look at our spell book. Okay, looks like he did not learn anything while practicing this time. But if we let him continue to practice, he will eventually pick up a new spell here. Now, the question is, now that he is here, how do we get him to go back home? Well, since he doesn't live in Glimmerbrook, we'll need to get him there. So let's have him return to Glimmerbrook. Oh, and he did learn a new spell. He learned how to set things on fire. Oh, we have a little pyromaniac here. I will show you how to cast the magic here in a little bit, but let's not do it in front of a bunch of... There you go. Let's not do it in front of a bunch of spellcasters who can cast way better spells than us. And here we are. We are currently in Glimmerbrook. This is the new map that comes with Realm of Magic. There's really not much to it, to be honest. So it's a nice little place. Let's go ahead and send him home. And there he goes. He actually flew the broom properly. Okay, now, in order to cast a spell, just click somewhere in the map, Magic, and the spell that you want to cast. Casting spells will raise your experience level as well, but it also uses magical charge. As that goes up, you become overcharged, which can get dangerous. The familiar will help you keep that from getting too dangerous, but he's not going to protect you completely. Okay. And here, as you can see, we have Brew Potion, but we do not have the ingredients. We need 1 emerald, 1 goldfish. but we can experiment here and go ahead and let him learn a new potion on his own. Yeah, as you can see, the social skills going down. The familiar helps with magic, but he does not give you company. As your character's level with magic increases, you'll see they will hold the wand and magically stir the cauldron and magically set fire underneath it. Let's hurry things along a bit and see if he learns a new potion before he falls asleep. And there we go! He just learned a new potion. Let's go. Here we can see the spell he learned. And here's the second potion he learns. Potion of Emotional Stability. Okay, now just a little bit of quick information. With spells such as the fire spell, you can cast that on other sims. With a spell such as the one where you can electrocute different things, that one I have not been able to use on a sim, but you can use it on electrical devices such as TVs, refrigerators. The ones that you want to use on other sims are going to be the mischief magic. That is what it's normally used with. Used on other sims. You can see we can repair, clean, create food, and a bunch of different other options with practical magic. And just keep up on your progress. You will eventually be able to get all of these. You just have to keep at the practice or learning the spells and potions from tomes or from other sims. And that's about all I have for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you like, leave me a comment and I can do a video about island living. And if you have a game you would like me to show you or something you'd like me to do on any of the previous games that I have already shown, let me know and I'll try to make that video for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. Subscribe if you'd like, and I will see you later.